Hello, my name's Hannah, and today is my last day at Location. I have been at Location for just under 5 years. 4 years and 9 months to be exact. Yeah, it's a long time. It's half a century. I remember my first day extremely well. I remember what I was wearing, a little LBD. I was wearing a little black dress, and I remember Vicky was like, can you go and take these all these toys over to the charity shop with Jamie, who was my colleague at the time. I just remember I was really nervous. And then actually, interestingly, like 2 days later, Jamie and I were driving to a viewing, and he was like, so how are you getting on? Of course, I burst into tears. This is what I tend to always do. But anyway, that was my first day, yeah. I was just a bit immature, really. Constantly losing keys. I was always in trouble about like leaving keys at my flat, leaving keys in my car, like not double locking. I was a pretty chaotic individual, to be honest. Now I feel, I mean, I don't want to be cheesy and say I've grown loads, but to be fair, I have. I'm not going to get into all the things that I don't do anymore, but I've got rid of a lot of my vices. I feel like I'm a pretty wholesome, fulfilled, inspired woman. I'd never listened to like motivational videos before I got here. I always thought they were just like ultra lame. And Vicky and Asad would always like push these motivational videos in the morning meeting, and I would stand around like rolling my eyes like, God, what the hell is this? And then like a few years later, I now listen to motivational video every morning when I wake up whilst I'm working out. We also used to do these like sessions where we would teach the whole office things. Each member of staff would teach the office a different skill, or it wasn't even teaching them, it was just showing them something, like presentations. And I took everyone into a guided meditation, and that was a very cool moment. Actually, that's definitely one of my best moments, I think. And then what was really cool is that Vicky, in the last year or so, has got into meditation as well. In her journey, she then started having mindfulness. Was it mindfulness? No. What are the sessions called? Mindset training. So now, for the last, 8-9 months, Vicky's been holding mindset training, which has just been wonderful to just end the week. I'm not going to blow her trumpet too much, but like I often just have sat in those sessions and just thought, this woman, like, so many words come out of her mouth. It's like, as if it's like been scripted, and she's like, there's just so much information in her head. You know, that sounds really cheesy, and I never thought I'd say it, but it's true. And you know, so those sessions have been unbelievably inspiring. One thing I'd say to Hannah Scott on day one of working at Location, I'd say lose the ego, because it's poison and totally pointless. And you know, absorb growth and learning. One of my favourite memories would be when we won the Best Estate Agency of the Year award, obviously. We had the henchiest party, I'll just never forget it, like cranking the tunes, everyone running around like with this huge silver plate, and we all just, yeah, it was quite nice to be recognised for our hard work. So if I just think about people, so Donna, I just think of mother hen / best mate / legend. I think about Drew, I think about his slick, banging hairstyle, and the fact that he's just managed to crack me up every day. I have to mention Pete. Everyone can get mentioned, but then this interview will go on and on. But Pete, I'll just tell you, provides the perfect example of how to lead a team. You know, he would never tell me off or like assert his authority or really tell me a huge amount what to do. There was just subtle guidance, but I could just tell he was always watching, and when I performed well, I could just tell he was really impressed. It's quite hard to describe, but I always ended up just wanting to impress him more than anyone. This has changed my life, you know, working here. It's been unbelievably inspiring, and I I think everyone here who works here, especially in the last few years where we've become much more focused on personal growth and development, I think everyone here can say that they've grown exponentially, and you know, it's invaluable that most companies you go and work at, you just go into the office and you wear your suit and actually I'm making generalisation. No, but most other estate agents, I can't imagine any of them would be as life-changing as somewhere like this. What's next? Well, so I've been working, whilst I've been working here, I've also been working for a homeless shelter called St Mungo's, and I basically want 6 weeks off over the summer just to like refresh and relax, and also work there like 5 days a week, 4 to 5 days a week. And then the main plan is to become a property search agent, so a buying agent. So basically just working for the buyer. So on that note, my dear friends, all my dear colleagues at Location, I want to thank you for genuinely having the most wonderful 5 years. Can't believe I'm actually doing this, but it is time to say goodbye and good night. I couldn't really do that very smoothly.
Perfect.